these memories seem distant. But can these scenes be recreated as Pakistan kick off their preparations for the 50-over World Cup to be played next year? The king needs to regain his magic touch.
And that is 100 for Babar Azam. He'll raise his bat. What a knock, what a player.
The fast bowling spearhead will be required to fire.
Back again and bowled in this time. Shaheen Shah Afridi strikes the stump as he does.
And the youngsters will need to stand up and deliver. The Australians will provide a stern test. Marnus Labuschagne will be hoping to continue his fairy tale run of this year's PSL.
What a final performance from these guys. Look at the captain, he's going berserk right now.
Along with the likes of Josh Inglis and Adam Zampa, there are a number of youngsters looking to make an impact. Can Pakistan, playing their historic 1000th ODI, make a winning start in this short but entertaining summer showdown? Yeah, all roads leading to the World Cup preparation. Pakistan taking on Australia for 3 ODIs, and it's going to be mighty exciting. Bengal Club presents KFC ODI Series 2026. Right, here is the schedule then. The first one here in Rawalpindi, and then we move to the historic city of Lahore for the second and the third ODI. It's a short stint, but we know that Australia, Pakistan can play world-class cricket, so a lot to look forward to. Yeah, Pakistan's 1000 ODIs memento was presented to Shaheen Shah Afridi by our Australian captain. Shaheen Afridi called correctly at the toss, and Pakistan have opted to bowl. I've got Arooj Mumtaz here with me. Australia, Arooj, as always, full of promise.
Yeah, full of promise, and a lot of youngsters getting an opportunity. So Matt Short and Alex Carey up, opening the batting should be aggressive. Josh Inglis, the captain, slots himself at 3, and then an experience in Labuschagne and Green and Renshaw in that middle order. But Ollie Peak, 19-year-old, the under-19 captain, makes his debut, and spin-friendly from Australia. So they've gone Kuhnemann and Sangha, and Stanley and Ellis will take the new ball with the seam.
Pakistan, breaking news is that Arafat Minhas is making his ODI debut. The rest of the cast is pretty much known to the fans. Strong presence of some young players and presence of the oldies as well. Right, we're ready with the national anthems of the two countries. Here we go. invigorating and heartwarming national anthems for both countries played. Right, Marnus Labuschagne was a bit of a hit during the PSL, and here is he with his thoughts.
Love the food. Some of the food that we had during the PSL, pilau, chicken karai, was really nice. Oh, and gulab jamun, that's a good memory. That I had gulab jamun last night, so yeah. I think Islamabad's pretty nice, you know, with the mountains here. We were at the hotel. It's a little bit cooler. But I mean, I enjoyed my time in Karachi, obviously, with Hyderabad being from there. It was a good connection. Yeah, some. I'm not sure all the ones that my teammates taught me were ones I can say on camera. But yeah, obviously just learned, you know, doodh, which is milk, because that's, we were after that, jaldi, shukriya bhai. Wow. I mean, I think I want to go at batter. Like, growing up, you know, you sort of watched, Muhammad Yusuf, Yunus Khan, Inzamam ul-Haq. I'm going to say Yunus Khan. I just like the way he played in, you know, he played in Australia, he played in spinning conditions, he was a bit unique, he swept a lot, and I learnt a lot from watching him play, so I think that's probably Yunus Khan. I've really enjoyed connecting with the people in Pakistan. They were lovely in my time here, and then once again, being back here now. You know, it's always a privilege, and it was an exciting tournament, and you know, I don't really have much to say. It's always a privilege that people are talking about you in that frame of mind. But yeah, let's hope it continues.
Marnus Labuschagne, the star of Hyderabad from PSL. Alex Carey is ready to take strike. And he can strike them big also. Average of 35, 13 50s, 100, best of 106. He's got a very tall shot, Matthew Shott, as his partner. 19 matches for Matthew Shott, best of 74. Shaheen Afridi has got the ball, and here we go. Start of an ODI series. After this series, Australia go to Bangladesh to play 2 T20s and ODIs. So it's Afridi with a slip in place. 4 men in the ring on the offside, 2 on the leg side. Trying to get ready with the timer, with the start of play. You know how things go here, Arooj. You got to be precise with the clock. Right, here we go. We're prepared. And it's all good. He'll look to do that. Swing the ball away from the stumps. He's got a slip in place, and that's his natural delivery to a left-hander as well.
I think important in terms of what lies ahead. Pakistan ranking 5th on the ODI ranking, happens to be the best they are placed in the 3 formats, so really haven't been doing well in the other 2, and they'll want to make up, especially from loss endured in Bangladesh a few weeks ago. And coming back to your point, Ramiz, yes, the 2027 World Cup in South Africa. They've spoken on the top of the show as well in terms of preparing. This is why it's important. Pakistan currently ranked 5. With these 3 ODIs, And then 7 at the moment that are scheduled. There might be a few more in with the new FTP that will commence from March 2027 before the World Cup. Pakistan just need to climb. They need to find the best combinations, the best personnel. And I think today marks the start of that in terms of building towards that big event.
Kumar Dharmasena, the off-spinner. The 1996 World Cup hero for Sri Lanka as well. And our very own Asif Yaqub. And he's from Rawalpindi. Yeah, that's a wayward one. First runs on the board, courtesy a wide delivery. Looking to get that back into the stumps and losing his direction.
Obviously, with him leading the pack here, Shaheen Shah Afridi with captaincy duties in the ODI format, a lot depends and relies on him, not just as captain, but more importantly, primarily on his bowling. Trying to bring that one in with the angle, but starts a touch too straight. So with a certain amount of drop in pace, he needs to have very good control here, Shaheen. Now with that, Ramiz, you obviously had box office seat in the commentary box in that series against Bangladesh, and a lot was spoken about the collective lack of or drop in pace of the Pakistan seam attack, especially the trio that played in that first test. Now, yes, that can be a thing, and then obviously Shaheen Shah Afridi was asked and he addressed that in the presser prior to the start of the series, but it's about what you can do to add on to make up for the drop in pace. And one of those things then becomes control. If you're bowling around the mid-130s and then tapering off in pace, what you want to be doing is control. Now, swing becomes a potent factor as well, and if not, and we've seen that not a lot of areas that will have consistent swing, maybe beyond 2, 3, 4 over mark. You want to be consistent, especially with no lateral movement off the surface, and that's where the real test does become for Shaheen Shah Afridi.
The other thing is that you don't get a head start as a bowler in Test match cricket. They'll wait for the loose one and put it away. In white ball cricket, in ODI, marginally ahead of the batsman that way, and he starts off with a single added to the extra only. Australia won without a wicket. Australia opting for young faces, young players in this series. Pakistan with a settled unit. Ghazi Gauri is a new entrant, as is Arafat Minhas in the playing 11. Mas Sadaqah played one very fine innings against Bangladesh in that series that Pakistan lost in Bangladesh recently. Haris Rauf has got pace, but coming to your point, does he have the control? Right, we have news for you. PCB is launching its live streaming app in Pakistan region for the first time. Catch all the live action and highlights of Pak versus Australia series. You can download the PCB Live app from Apple and Google Store. Log on to livepcb.com.pk. nicely gets it away into the gap. It's a fast outfield and the first boundary is on the scorecard.
Yeah, touch too full and a hint of width as well, and he pays the price. Matt Short very quick to pounce on that loose delivery from Haris Rauf. A hint of shape away, but a touch too full, and because of that, his middle that just not trying to overhit. This is pure timing from Short, and they're away. Wide in that first over was the only run scorer. Now a boundary to kick off action off the bat from Australia.
Oh, that smashed, absolutely smashed into the fence. Short and wide, Haris Rauf, and the batsman was absolutely on it in a flash.
Back to the point made earlier, the control needs to be there on such flat tracks with no lateral movement, no swing, short and wide. And he's very quick to pounce on that. That's back-to-back boundaries for Matt Short. And 40 clicks that previous delivery and raced quicker. Tip still remains. Pushing third fielder slightly wider. Needs to be targeting the stumps here.
That's a better line. And a very good leave in the end. It was a tight leave. I don't know whether it's going to be the best time to bat or whether the pitch will get a bit better second time around, but I think facing the new ball on a surface as this one may just work in the batsman's favor. It's a low bounce. It's not a tacky surface as such. Maybe change of pace later on. But otherwise looks pretty docile and harmless. Haris Rauf had a good time of it against Australia. In Australia, one-day series that Pakistan won 2-1. 10 wickets in 3 matches, including a fifer. That's a good recall moment for him. Just think about that glorious bowling spell or that wonderful time he had against Australia. In Australia, he usually bowls superbly. Enjoys the conditions. This time he'll find the fielder, not the fence. 9 without a wicket.